Hey everybody, Sarah, the oily counselor here, and today I wanted to talk brain injury with you. You might not know it, but I have an acquired brain injury. That's not something that I go around advertising, but it's not a big secret either. It's something that I share with my clients and my supervisees when I feel that it's necessary. And sometimes we just share things because you never know who or when or how your story will help another. So, some of the comments that I get a lot are, well, you just don't seem like somebody who has a brain injury, or you've got it all together, or well, you have this great job and you just got your master's degree and you take care of your family and. But you seem so normal. But you seem so put together. Those are just some of the comments I get pretty regularly. All of those things are true, right? I hold it together pretty well. What people may not realize is that this is after 5 years of a lot of practice, a lot of physical therapy, a lot of physical neurotherapy, a lot of support, and a lot of coping skills that have been implemented. It took me a lot longer to complete my master's degree than most. It has taken me longer to get other things done. I have a Google Calendar that is synced to my husband's to make sure that I don't get lost, don't forget my appointments, and basically don't lose my mind. And it is filled with everything. I have a very big vitamin, medication, and essential oil regimen that I do morning, afternoon, and night, and I believe it is at the crux of why I'm successful. I also have a huge family support. And I think that's really important. What happens a lot with brain injury is we tend to have the co-occurring things that happen, the aphasia, happening right now, and I cover it pretty well. The loss of speech, the memory issues, pain, tiredness, migraines, difficulty concentrating, getting lost, getting frustrated, impatience, any number of things that can get in the way, just overall forgetfulness that can really get in the way. And if we're not careful, we can push those in our circle away from us and end up pretty isolated. We knew this going into it and prepared, I think, pretty well, but it was still really hard. And I'll be really honest, there were times where I thought, I am not going to be married at the end of this. And there are times where I still think my kids are crazy for loving me through this. Even some of my friends have seen me at some really rough times, and why they still love me is beyond me. So I share all of this because the value of a support network cannot be overstated. It is really important to get enough sleep. Because I get up so early for my job, I go to bed really early. You need about 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night. Saying that you get only 5 hours, 4 hours of sleep a night there's no award for that. You need a lot of sleep. The brain, this is the time where the brain heals and restores when you've had a brain injury. You need more sleep. You need more restoration. Physical activity, really important. So going to the gym, getting outside, stretching, doesn't really matter what you do, but getting that heart beating is really important. 3 to 5 days a week. See, my phone is going off reminding me to do something right now. It's ridiculous. But it keeps me together. I have a pen and a sticky notepad wherever I go. I have on both my desks at home and at work, in my purse, and I keep all of that really well coordinated. I have a regimen, like I said before, of medications that I've worked out with my neurologist and my neurosurgeon, vitamins that I take, and essential oils as well. And I really believe that those 3 things have been really imperative. I've also learned my body's cues, and my brain's cues. I do not go out past 7 p.m. without a friend, without somebody who knows my cues and who knows when I'm starting to get tired, because I start to make really bad choices. Not like drinking and driving or anything like that, but I start to, I get lost. I get lost in areas that are familiar to me, and I get forgetful, and that's obviously not super great. I don't thrive in that time either. And those are just adjustments that I have made to make my life easier. Each person's going to be different. Some people cannot work. Some people cannot take care of children alone. And that is really hard. But it's not impossible. What we have to do as people with brain injuries is learn. We have to learn and understand that each brain injury is different. The brain is neuroplasticity. The brain rebounds. The brain is capable of regrowth, rebirth, and healing. And where you are today does not mean that tomorrow will be different, won't be different, see? So the beauty of all of this is that we can heal. We just don't know how much and when. So patience is a big key. And for the love of Pete, get out of those chat rooms on the internet, because you will end up sad, depressed, alone on your couch. It's just not good. I was told in those chat rooms before I went in for my surgery that was to save my life, that I would never walk again. I might as well apply for disability now and to expect to never work again. There we are. So while there are definitely spectrums to this, that doesn't mean that we tell somebody to expect the worst case scenario before they've had any healing opportunities. So we need to find the right support, the right encouragement with those who are invested in us, not strangers from the internet who don't know us. So speaking as a stranger from the internet, I'm here to tell you that we are all about encouragement here, all about support, and please pop any of your questions below and I will gladly answer them. Have a great day.